Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? I feel a little dizzy right now, and that's because I got new glasses, and the prescription is very different from these, which are my old ones. So I woke up this morning, and on the advice of one of my lovely friends who has terrible eyesight like myself, she was like, yeah, wait until it's morning and then put them on, but don't wear them for like more than an hour because it's going to take you a hot, sexy second to get used to them. Because I'm the kind of person who gets like the prescription jumps between when I get prescriptions redone is so much that it makes me dizzy to wear these new glasses. But I was wearing them for about an hour this morning and put these on for the stream because I don't want to look at a screen with the dizzy glasses. And now I just kind of feel a little out of it. So welcome to the stream. It's going to get silly. How's everyone doing today? Also, my hair is very 80s today. I don't know what's going on. We're just letting it do whatever it wants to do. Oh, terrible. Anyways, hello, friends. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Nina. Welcome. Hello, Jillian. Nina, it's been a while since I've seen you on a stream. Welcome back. Also, my Wi-Fi just told me that we went down a little bit. Oh, no, we're back. We're good. Wi-Fi. Anyways, I've got my nice coffee. Lovely, lovely. What are you all going to be working on this lovely stream? I would love to know. Since I'm still waiting for feedback back on A Little Luck from my beta readers, I'm expecting it back this week sometime, so one last weekend to have off before I dive back into edits on that one. I am starting work on Aramount Book 3. I'm holding this up because this is the Aramount Book 3 notebook. And I am not starting work because I've been working on it. But this weekend, I've actually been doing a fun little experiment where I don't know if you guys follow her on TikTok, but Rebecca Thorne, who is the author of Cancelable Treason with OT and A Pirate's Light for Tea. Yeah. Oh, God, every time I do that, I wreck the spine just a little more. This author, Rebecca Thorne, she has a... Yeah, that's not going to work. She has a plotting technique that she does because she is not a plotter. She is more of a pantser, but she's kind of, over the years of writing lots of books, kind of come to a point where she can hone her plot down before she even starts to 5 separate sentences. So it's her like 5-sentence method. And because I'm kind of in the wishy-washy period of trying to brainstorm for Aramount Book 3, I was like, why not try the 5-sentence method? Because I feel like that could be fun to try and do. Because it also would help a lot for the back blurb of your book once it's done. But I have now done the 5-sentence method, attempted it for Mary, who was one of my characters, and I was going to do Zanvi's as well, the other character, but I'm going to do that today. It turns out I can't just write 1 sentence, which we do because I'm such a plotter. But I think upon doing this and not really knowing where, like, kind of how the story is working quite yet, I think that now that I'm in it, and once I actually start writing it and have the draft done, the first draft done, I'm going to revisit the 5-sentence method and rewrite the 5 sentences then to kind of like hone down what I've decided on. Because sometimes I find that midpoints in my cozy fantasy stories specifically are, you know, it's one of those things that it just, they're not exact, and my midpoint can change sometimes. Or like with A Little Luck, I didn't really know what my midpoint was going to be when I first dove in. I just kind of knew the trajectory of the story. And it took until I wrote the draft fully this past April. So like wrote part of it in November and then came back in April, where I actually decided that this was going to be my midpoint, and it's like an emotional switch. So it's a little interesting sometimes when like actually writing the story is where I find where things fall. So it's an interesting experiment, and I'm glad that I'm doing it. But yes, today I'm going to be working by hand, which is very fun. And we're going to be doing Zanvi's 5 sentences, and then I'm going to just kind of be working on plotting and figuring out the trajectory of the story and scenes and stuff like that, because I need to know. I'm the kind of person who kind of needs to know almost scene by scene how a story is going to lay out before I dive in and start drafting it. But what are you guys working on today? I'd love to know. Nina says, haven't been writing in a long time, slowly trying to get back into it. Well, I hope today is productive for you. I hope you do kind of find a little bit of inspiration being on the stream and you get a little bit of work done. Even if you just stare at your screen and think about things, that's still work. Amy is working on creating book plates. Are you printing yours yourself, or do you have them printed elsewhere? I printed mine myself. I don't have it with me. It's in my storage room, but I have like a whole sheet. I bought like 100 stickers on Amazon. I think they're 3 3 1/3 by 4 inches or something like that. I don't know. I have the dimensions on my Ko-fi, and then I pulled it into Word to try and format and make my own. And I did. I printed them myself. And then I cut them up myself. I stole my mom's like paper cutter. I call it a guillotine. It's not one of the whoosh ones. It's one of the slide ones that you have for like scrapbooking. But yeah, printed them myself. Not many have sold, but if you guys want signed book plates for a second story, you can get them in my Ko-fi shop. The link is down below. But yeah, not many of them have sold, so it's just like one-offs here and there, which is good, I guess, for the few people who want signed things. But yes, today's live stream is going to be, of course, 4 sprints, like always, probably 2.5 hours long, depending on the length of the sprints and how much we chat in between. But y'all know, you guys have been here before. Put this back properly. There we go. All right, where are my dice? 3 dice. I'm gonna roll for our warm-up sprint. Oh, look at that. Whoa, rolled really well. Okay. So we can either sprint for 19 minutes or 23 minutes. 19 or 23. Y'all get to pick for our lovely first sprint of the day. A little warm-up sprint while I get us kind of lined up and ready to go here. Scooby-Doo. Y'all let me know how long you want to sprint for, and we'll get us going here in just a momentito. Man, not being able to see without glasses is wild. It's always an experience. It's always an experience when you get new glasses, isn't it? 2 votes for 19. Incredible. We will start with 19-minute sprint. Wow, our little Pomodoro guy, little Pomodoro tomato friend. All right, my lovely friends, let's get into it. Let's see what kind of productivity we can do today together. It'll be great. Happy sprinting. Alrighty, friends. How do we feel? First sprint done. How's everyone doing? I am in the creative sphere. I've got the first sentence. It's like 4 down for Zanvi, and I've started the second sentence as well. It's more of just, I'm kind of treating it almost like a guide for like, okay, so at the 5%, which is the intro, like this is what I kind of want to like introduce. And then the number 2 is the like inciting incident at like 25% roughly, which to me is a little bit far. Yeah, it's adventure time. So it's not even the inciting incident. It's just like the choices after and like the start of everything kind of going forward. So it's fun to like think of it in this way, to like kind of see where I'm like where the characters are in their emotional state at each of these points, like where I want them to be. And doing this is also great because it's creating more like brainstorming stuff. Like I've brought out my thick sticky notepad that I've literally had for years. It used to be like twice this size. Industrial. It's on a wood pallet of its own. I stole it from my dad from way back in the day. But yeah, I just like little things like that. So I'll share with you guys, because not many people watch these live streams, but I'll share with you guys the hook that I just had. Not necessarily a hook, but like definitely what we use for marketing and stuff like that. But I have the witch who can take care of herself, the town's guard who wants to make her feel special and loved, and the creature who brought them together. And then I have the title underneath. So that's kind of the vibe. That's the vibe. Nina watched an episode of a show. Damn, really? You were able to squeeze an episode in 19 minutes? That's crazy. What show are you watching? And played around with Art Breeder. What's that? I've never heard of that before. That's really fun. Woo! Yeah, I think this way of plotting is kind of interesting to me, just because it's making different parts of my brain work. It's quite similar to the save the cat method that I used to use, like the way that my brain is working similar, not necessarily, because save the cat has 15 beats or something, 12 beats, 15, something like that. And this one's only 5. But because I know story structure really well, and I know like kind of how each of these moments in a story work, it's fun to kind of break down and see. Break down and see how things work. Hello, welcome to the stream. Finished an episode I had started, but it ended just as this sprint ended. Hey, that's good timing. That's really good timing. Amy didn't get any writing done. Moved on from book plates to planning the next few months. Very exciting. I always like to kind of sit and do a little bit of planning, especially when it comes to writing. I don't know if you guys saw my it was on both Instagram and on TikTok and on Threads. I'm trying to remember which places I posted it, but it was like a what to expect from me in my publishing career in the next few years, at least what I have planned, which is terrifying and fun at the same time, because it's like, honestly, if I kept the speed of publishing that I've done this year throughout all the years, I would never be able to do that. So having like one for sure a year is good, and if I can squeeze in others and other points in the spots, that'd be great too. But it's so exciting to like see kind of where you want things to lay out in a timeline wise. I know I have for this moment until publication of A Little Luck, I have like kind of like monthly chunks wrapped up, so, or like laid out in my, just literally in my phone calendar, being like, this needs to be done by this day, this needs to be done by this day, which as so far I have not been following, because my original like first deadline for draft 2 was July 1st, and I didn't finish it until like July 9th or whatever. And this month is supposed to be like first round of new edits, but it's with betas, so I like changed my mind on that. But it's kind of nice to see like structure wise of at least keeping some kind of a structure. You know, it's always fun to do. Nina's watching Young Sheldon. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm surprised at how well that show is doing, to be honest. Like, Big Bang Theory was huge, monumental, one of the bigger, like, modern sitcoms, you know? And it did so well. But recently, a lot of those kind of shows just haven't been doing great. So I'm surprised that this one is actually doing really, really well. I'm really happy that it is because it's a really good show. But I'm surprised that it's doing as well as it is. I hope you're enjoying it as well. Oh no, my Wi-Fi dropped. Shut up and come back on. Yeah, we're back. Okay, good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm excited. Once I'm done this like 5-sentence thing, I'm going to actually start plotting more, I think, is the idea. Where do I have Thistle's brain? I'll put this here. I'm enjoying it a lot. Needed something to fill the Modern Family shaped hole in my heart. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I need to get Disney Plus. That is the moral of the story. I haven't, because one of my friends had Disney Plus that I was on for a while, but he ended up taking it off or getting rid of the subscription for whatever reason. And I just, oh God, there's so many good shows on there that I kind of want to get it just for myself. But I have so many different subscription services like Spotify and Dropout TV and Script and Audible, and you know, just another expense every month that I don't need, but I want it just so I can watch things like Modern Family, because my family and I used to watch Modern Family, but we kind of petered out well before the last few seasons, but it was so good. One of those better shows that really did well, and I think it deserves more hype for a show. You know, I'm a new girl girly though. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. What are y'all's favorite shows? That's a good question. What are y'all's favorite, like, could watch a million times shows? Dropout TV? Yep. It's the one thing that I need because I love Dimension 20. So I need it. And I really, really love like Game Changer and actually. Those are really great as well. I love the content that they do. And it's only like $6-7 a month, which is really nice. So it's one of my subscription services that I will never get rid of, because I have given my like sign up stuff to so many different people, because you can share your passwords and stuff with Dropout TV, and D&D is my favorite thing in the world. And Brendan Lee Mulligan is the love of my life. So I will always keep Dropout TV forever. Avatar: Last Airbender? Yes. Oh my God. I need to rewatch that. That's one of the shows that I will rewatch religiously if I could. Like, you know, I can, but I just don't watch TV shows a lot. But it's just one of those. It's so good. I will always skip the missing ABBA episodes, though. I cannot watch those. I will just cry. Not ABBA. Not ABBA. Did I say ABBA? APA. Jesus. Flip the B's into P's. I'm so excited that What We Do in the Shadows is back. Yes. I was told by somebody to watch What We Do in the Shadows the other day. I think it was my coworker. I don't know why he told me to do it, but I need to watch. I need to, because apparently it's good. Adore Dimension 20. Yes. Watched a couple episodes and you said yes. Oh my God. I think that's how they get people, is they only put like episode 1 of their campaign on YouTube. I watched all of Fantasy High season 1 on YouTube, and I got really annoyed with how they bleeped out all the swears. I got really annoyed because they just swear all the time, because it's natural in improv and in games, and especially in D&D. And my Wi-Fi dropped again. I'm sorry. Why is it doing that? God, come Come back, you son of a bitch. But yeah, I got really annoyed with all this, like the bleeping of swears, and I wanted to continue watching more of their campaigns. So I was just like, screw it, we're getting Dropout TV. And I've never looked back. Oh, missing Abba. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing. My brain is not here today. Schitt's Creek, love David so much. I need to get into Schitt's Creek. It seems like a show that I will love, but I've never given it like a fair shot because I'm not, as I said, I'm not like a huge TV show watcher, but yeah, it seems like such a good time. I love the memes that have come out of that show. It's great. Anyways, I'm going to roll for our next sprint. And we'll see how fast we go. Boom! All right, what are we looking at here? Oh, we're going to re-roll that nat 1. Terrible. Okay. Okay, so we can go for 26 minutes or 31 minutes. Yes, they're so well written. They make me sob. Like worse in a good way. Yes. 26 minutes or 31 minutes. You guys get to choose for our next sprint. Agreed. I don't know what I was doing. I think it was one of those TikToks that were like, oh, just like one note and it'll send an entire fandom into something. And it was the first note of Leaves on the Vine. And I sobbed immediately. I was like, no, I gotta leave. This is too much. Okay. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Second sprint. Amy votes for 31. What about the rest of you? How long would you like to go for? Oh, we got another 31. Okie dokie. 31 minutes. On the clock. You can't see it. There we go. Goodness me. Look how cute our little tomato guy is. Isn't he adorable? I love this timer so much. It's so cute. Anyways. All right, my friends. 31 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting. Hello, friends. I unintentionally filmed a TikTok during that, so I apologize. I was just finishing the last touches on it. Not really, just like one of the things. Hi, friends. How did we do that sprint? How are we feeling? We had a stop in from Misha. I don't know if Misha's still here, but thank you if you are. And Malin as well. Malin? We're going to assume. Hi, welcome to the stream. Finishing an ice cream. Oh, delicious. What kind of ice cream? I would love to know. Nina had a snack this sprint. I also made myself some lunch, and I made it too hot, so it's kind of just sitting here cooling down now. So I heated up some leftovers, and now they're too warm. That's okay. Amy got her social media planning done for the week, celebrating the coming release of my winter romance by doing a Christmas in July promo. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Hello, Misha. Wonderful you're still here. Yay. I'm just chilling because I finally finished a vlog. It's supposed to be a daily update series, but it took me a week to edit this one. Hey, sometimes that's how it goes. That's totally fine. Put up the content that you want to put up. That works. Cornetto Classic. Oh, delicious. My God. Hello, Don. Welcome to the stream. Should have late and ill-prepared, but read a few pages. I'm happy you're here either way. We still got, for those who came in, we still got 2 sprints left. So half the stream to go. We're going to get lots of productivity in. Don't you worry. I feel like my brain is on overdrive right now. Just like churning all these story ideas. I have made an antagonist that I didn't know the story was going to have. I've solidified kind of like the stakes plot of this, and I'm just like, oh my God, my brain is just a giving her. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What am I working on? I am working on book 3. So book 1 obviously is, maybe you don't know. Hi. Book 1 is a second story in my Airmount book series. It's a companion series of cozy fantasy. Book 1 is a second story. It's out now. You can get it now. Links in the bios down below. Links in the bios down below. That's not how that is. Whatever. It's fine. Links down below if you want to go look at it. Or add it to Goodreads or whatever. Book 2 is currently with beta readers. And I'm hopefully going to have that back and their comments back this week because book 2 is coming out in October. And that one is a sapphic cozy fantasy called A Little Luck. That one's coming out this October. And book 3 is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying out, I don't know if you know, Rebecca Thorne from TikTok. She's also the author of Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I will pull it out on my shelves again because it got stuck the first time. And she's got this like weird 5-sentence method. It's not weird. It's a 5-sentence method to map out what she does because she's such a just a pantser when she does things. And I am on the other spectrum. I plot everything. So me trying to do this 5-sentence method is not really working that well. Because I'm doing 5 paragraphs instead. Because I'm trying to figure out where things are and things like that. But I'm working on this. I did Mary's 5 sentences, which is my main girl for this. And then I'm doing her love interest one, Zanvi, and his 5 sentences are turning into me realizing that I have a whole other plot that I didn't realize I was going to add into this. I knew there was going to be stakes regarding one of the things in here, one of the tropes that I'm including in this. And I guess my brain was like, what if we made it a little bit more action-packed? What if we made it a little bit more spicy? So I love it. What can I tell you guys about it? I have not told you guys much about this book. Haven't even told you the title, but I've been calling it Project Favor in my head or Airmount Book 3 because I kind of delineate every one of my books by Project something. Project Second Story is my first one, which became a second story. The second one was Project Luck, which became A Little Luck. So, Project Favor is the next, is this one. And I'm very excited about it because we have it came to me upon a one day doing web analytics for work. And as I was listening to Hosier and Florence and the Machine, and I was like, what if? So it's inspired by all of that. And it's very Bog Witch, not really Bog Witch. It's the town's witch kind of hidden and just like slight outside of Aramount. She's a little bit misunderstood, and the town has a lot of rumors about her, but she's just there hanging out, doing her best. She also has chronic pain, which is something that kind of just arrived through my working of this story. I haven't actually started drafting it. This is just my planning stage, but I love it. The surprise villain, very Gaston, if you will. I'm excited to write him. Love a surprise villain. Yeah. Most of my books, as so far, have not really had a villain or like an antagonist. They just kind of had like this almost more internal problem. Like that's the issue. This one's going to definitely have an external problem, which is exciting. I always admire full-on outliners. Which method do you use best? I've in the past exclusively used Save the Cat, but now I just vibe. Sorry, my nose started dripping that same moment. So I've in the past I've studied and done like the 3-act structure. I think Catty-tastic on YouTube has a plotting structure like the 3-act 9.27 chapters. I don't know. She's got like a weird structure that I tried to use. It didn't quite work for me. And then I found Save the Cat and I used that religiously. But now I know story structure so well, I can kind of just go into it and run with it. So I saw actually one of my favorite authors and a friend of mine, Hannah Long, do her, like what she does for plotting, because she's also a pantser. And now that she's like, got like a traditional publishing deal, she has to work with publishers and outlines and stuff. And she's like, she uses Scrivener, and each one of her Scrivener like scenes, which I also use Scrivener as a writing thing, she writes down like each, it's like scene by scene kind of a thing, and like organizes it that way. So for my 2 cozy fantasies, that's how I've been outlining. I've just been like doing scene by scene, which is helping immensely with like continuous writing and writing challenges that I've done for both of my previous cozy fantasies, because a second story was written in 25 days, the first draft, and a little luck is that as well. She's just there, doing her best. Aren't we all? Yes, she's just hanging out, doing her best. You're writing my biography, Painful Reclusive Neighborhood Witch, doing her best. I mean, Don, I love it. As someone who doesn't have chronic pain, I am a little nervous about doing this because I want to do it right. So if you have any resources or books that you think I should read to kind of brush up on chronic pain, please let me know. I'm also going to get like a sensitivity reader who specializes in disability and chronic pain for this next book so that I do it right, because I don't want to hurt anybody with this narrative that I'm writing. So it's fun. I'm so excited though, because the Mary and Zanvi story is a like black cat golden retriever relationship. It's the boy falls first relationship. It's also not queer, which my whole thing has been queer cozy fantasy, and I wanted to write this one as a like female and non-binary pairing, but Zanvi has been so masculine in my head that it's just going to be a cishet appearing couple. I think Zanvi's going to be bisexual, or Zanvi is bisexual, I should say. But anyways. And a headlights writer. That's so cool to me. When I was younger and I was just like getting into the writing world, and I've always been a writer, but like trying to actually complete projects and stuff, that's how I did it. I just kind of like discovery drafted, and that gave me so much anxiety and took me years to finish drafts. So the fact that I'm now like, now I cannot start writing a draft until I know the end. Like until I know that final image and where my characters are, I cannot start writing because I need to know where I'm going. So I guess with a headlights writer, you can do that, because even though you don't know how you're going to get there, you know where you're going. Like on a car ride, you don't necessarily plot the whole drive. I do, because I need to know where I'm going. But you have a destination in mind, I guess. Is he pining a lot? I love pining Ben. I have yet to actually write him, but he's like in my head. I don't know if either of you've read Nettle and Bone or Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher, but the men in these books, that's the vibe. Except Zanvi is a completely like sunshine, radiant, happy boy. He's just happy to be there. And he's gonna be that kind of like, instead of angst pining, it's gonna be like, just loves her so much. He just wants to do anything for her. And he's just like, all right, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves, babe. I'm here for you. What do you need? You need me to tie your shoes? I got you. You need me to clean out your whole shed? Babe, I'm there. I'm already done. Like, he's gonna be one of those men who's just there to be like, I'm so in love with you. And like, literally tell me what you want because I will do it. One of those kind of men. And then through this, he's also going to find out that he's extremely protective, and he didn't know that about himself. So, Nina just realized it's after 10 p.m. Got to get up early tomorrow. Oh, well, enjoy your night. Hopefully you wind down well, Nina. Thank you for joining. It's an absolute pleasure to see you again after a little while, and I hope to see you again soon. And have a lovely day tomorrow, whatever you're doing. I do know a vague outline of the main plot, but for details, I have to outline them bit by bit. Yeah. And then when I reach Act 3, that's when the proper outline starts because I have too many plot points. Yeah. And that's like when you kind of have to figure out how everything goes together. Usually my endings are my most vague, but I haven't read it, but now I will. Yes. So Nettle and Bone has Fenrir, and Fenrir is new book boyfriend. I love him so much. He's so sweet. I love him so much. And his Sword Heart as well has Sarkis? Is that his name? I think so. Book memory is terrible. But like it's the bodyguard trope, the protective bodyguard trope, but in a way that I actually like. Like, I love the protective bodyguard trope as an idea, but I have yet to see it done really well, except for with T. Kingfisher. Like, she has made me love that trope so freaking much. I love it to death. It's so great. I'm so glad you got some brainstorming done, Nina. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness, yes. Anyways, that's kind of what I've been doing. Unlocked an unknown villain. His name is Damien, fun fact. Very exciting. I find it hard to read a good one. Okay, I'm sold. Good. Look up trigger warnings for Nettle and Bone and for Sword Heart as well, because there's Nettle and Bone deals with an abusive Nettle and Bone is about a princess turned nun who then goes and has to save her sister from an abusive husband. So there is that. And Sword Heart has, like, literally first chapter is the girl contemplating suicide. But it is one of the funniest first chapters I've ever read in my life because she just can't figure out how to kill herself. It's so funny, which is the fucking weirdest thing to say about suicide. And there is suicide in that book later and lots of like death and gore. But yeah, look up the trigger warnings if you're interested in it. But they're fantastic. They're some of my favorite books I've ever read. Like, both of them, 5 stars. Favorite. Hello, Stig. Yes. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Oh, I'm sweating now. I got too excited talking about Airboat Book 3. I got too excited. Oh my god. And I need to tell you guys, Mary is my main character. She is like an Asmar fae being. So she looks human, except for the fact that she has antlers, like deer antlers, like growing up out of her head, which is very fun. And she has like a menagerie of creatures around her. And she has like a pet pseudo dragon named Locke who can speak. And I'm really excited to have him in the story because he's a sassy little motherfucker and I love him so much. Locke is just the cutest little bean and he's so mean and so sassy and I love him. I'm so excited. I love your passion for your own story. Oh my God, listen, if people get me talking about my own work, this is all your fault, Malin. I don't know what my words are doing today, for asking me what I'm working on. We've just gone on like a 20-minute rant about me. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yeah, if you guys haven't read my first Cozy Fantasy, A Second Story, it introduces you to the world that all these books are set in. But yeah, Airman Book 3 is going to be coming out in 2024, hopefully like first half of 2024. I just have to write it. Airman Book 2 is coming out this fall, and it's sapphic, and I'm excited. This one is gay. It follows Ari and Finn, my 2 boys. They open up a bookstore together. Don't apologize. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, oh my God, we got to get back to it, don't we? Third sprint. Let me roll. Oh, it's a nice one. I'll admit I haven't read it, but The Invisible Kingdom by Megan O'Rourke is on my TBR. Ooh, I am going to write that down and look for it. Thank you, Dawn, for that. I don't have an empty sticker anywhere. What? All right. What is it? The Invisible Kingdom. I know there is a TikToker by the name of Elle. I can't remember their handle, but they have an entire spreadsheet for disability, and it is very fun. Are you not in front of your computer? Yes, I am. This is my work computer, though, so I don't have my Goodreads set up on my work computer. So, although my personal computer is right here, and I do have a phone, but sometimes it's easier this way. Invisible Kingdom. Calling me out on my bullshit. I love it. Kingdom by Megan O'Rourke. I like that last name, O'Rourke. Anyways, okay, so next sprint, we can go for 30 minutes or, oh my God, this is gonna be a long one. Math. God damn it. 30 minutes or 33 minutes. How long would you guys like to go for? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna get us set up. I am fully sweating. I'm so excited now. I'm all amped for this story. I haven't felt like this about a story since Project Dragon, which is not to say that I'm not excited about all the other books that I've written. Project Dragon is a epic fantasy that I have in the back burner right now, and it's my soul project. It's one that I've been wanting to write for my entire life. But this book that I'm working on right now, Airmount Book 3, is just, it's got that same flavor of excitement. Like Us a Good Story was my heart book. I don't know. Oh, it's better now. Lemon orzo is so good. Okay. One vote for 30. Oh, I have to change my banner. How long would you guys like to sprint for? 30 minutes or 33 minutes. It's up to y'all. I know it's negligible 3 minutes, but I rolled an 11, a 19, and a 17, so that's kind of what's up. Dawn says 30 is good. All right, we'll go for 30. 2 votes is good. Another nice long one. Hopefully our last sprint of the day will be a little bit shorter, just a little wind down sprint. But all right, my friends, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Happy sprinting. My lovely friends, how was that sprint for you all? How are we? Nope. How are we doing? Third sprint of the day done. One more left to go. I finished my 5 sentences and now didn't know what else to do. So I was like, well, I have a sort of scene that I wrote in a wrong notebook, so I'm transferring it into this one. Just so I have it all in the same place for Airman Book 3E. Yes. Malin managed to do 250 words and read a chapter of beta reading. Heck yeah, so productive. I love it. I've realized how much writing by hand hurts my hand. Today, it's a good time. Man, in university, I used to be able to write like 3-hour exams. And my 3-hour English exams in university were always like, write 3 essays in 3 hours. So I don't know how I did it. Because my hand is very much not like that anymore. Oh well. Oh well. That's why we have computers and keyboards. But Dawn got some more reading done and started a grocery delivery order. I put delivery and order together in my head. Very nice. That's always exciting. Getting some groceries. We love to see it. Are you putting a little treat for yourself on that grocery list? I highly recommend throwing like some cookies in there or some donuts or something. It's always a good time. A little snacky snack. I know the price of groceries is atrocious, but gotta throw something there for yourself. Always gotta. I think my brain is too tired to write new words anymore. That's also so valid, Malin. I'm so sorry. Your name is 5 letters, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I just read from now on. I mean, that's so valid. It's currently 4 o'clock here where I am. It's the afternoon. After this, I'm going to my parents for the rest of the evening because they're currently at a wedding and they didn't want to worry about my dog because they don't know how late they're going to be. So I'm going to go hang out with her for a bit because I know she gets a little nervous when she's alone. She's a little anxiety girl like me. So I figured, why not? I'm going to bring 2 books with me and my computer. I'll figure out something to do. It'll be great. Hope, honestly, goal, read those 2 books, but we'll see. Because last weekend I ended up reading 5 books in a 24-hour readathon, and I haven't read really. No, I've finished 1 book since, but it was one that I had started in that 24-hour readathon. So that's what I'm going to be doing after this. I'm reading everything. Malin. Okay. But it's a pseudonym, so I'm not fussed. Okay. I'm sorry. Have you published with this pseudonym? Do you have a YouTube channel? I can answer these questions for myself. I have a computer in front of me, as you so nicely pointed out earlier. You do. You've just earned yourself a new subscriber. Malin. My God, Malin, you're so pretty. What? That wasn't a what like surprise. That was a, oh my God, you're so pretty. Oh my God, your little thumbnail picture is so cute. Also, your banner, adorable. 10 out of 10. Did you do that yourself? Everybody go check out Malin Tries. Do it. I love it. Oh, your thumbnails are so bright and fun. I love it. I'm going to stalk your YouTube channel later. That's what I'm going to do. Speaking of YouTube channels, I have recently come across a new to me person, 2 new to me people, essentially. This one's called Allison Pages, ALLISONPAIGES. And I have been just binging all of her videos. They're so good. And then also, of course, Larry reads, because I follow her on TikTok and I love her so much. So yes, 10 out of 10. I love it. I love it so much. I love finding new people to watch. No problem. No problem. One more sprint to go, my friends. We're coming to the end of it all. Coming to the end of it all. What are you guys currently reading? That's a good question. I have 2 books that I'm currently reading on Goodreads. I haven't picked them up in like a month. But what I'm going to be diving into today is A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, which is the sequel to Hank Green's An Absolutely Unremarkable Thing, with like the Carls, that sci-fi book, and Detransition Baby by Tori Peters. Tori Peters, I think is the author's name. 2 of these 2 books are on my Friends Pick My TBR. My Friends Pick My TBR is a video concept that I do on my channel, where my friends, funnily enough, pick my TBR for me for the month, and I have 4 books left to go for July, and it's already the 22nd. Whoa. I'm following Ellie for almost a year now. She's a blast. Honestly, I love her. I've just been like, the vibe of her videos is so good. Like, that's the vibe that I want to have in my videos. Like, I don't know what it is about her, like, filming style. It's just so good. I love it so much. I love her content too. Currently reading Killers of a Certain Age. Ooh, are you enjoying that one? I've heard things about it. I don't know if it's good, bad, vibe, but I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I'm excited to dive into the Hank Green sequel, because I really, really liked the first one, because I read it as like where did it go? Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind. It's in the corner. I read it not thinking I was going to actually like it very much. It was just a library book that I was like, I'm going to listen to this on this road trip. But I ended up really, really enjoying it, and it was very good. So I'm excited to finally get to the sequel. Thanks to my friends for picking that for me. They picked so many sequels for me. I'm so happy that they did. Because, oh man, I'm so bad at sequels. Dawn's been reading A Radical Act of Free Magic for this prince. Very nice. Are you enjoying it, Dawn? I don't think I've heard of that one. Radical Act of Free Magic. What is that? That's either fantasy or a nonfiction. I don't know why I get a nonfiction vibe from that, but I hope you're enjoying it. I like the writing style so far and the characters, but I'm not very far. Well, I hope the writing style and the characters continue to be great and that you actually enjoy the book from here on out. That's so fun. Anyways, all right, so we finally passed the 2-hour mark. So I'm going to roll for our final sprint of the day, my friends. And you guys get to pick how long we sprint for. Of course. Roll some D20s. Boom. Okie dokie. Nat 1. Get out of here, Nat 1. No one wants you. Okay, so we can sprint for 18 minutes or math. 25 minutes. 18 or 25. However long you guys want to go for, you let me know. I'll get us set up and ready to go. Why is this still... Did I not? Odd. Okay. Yeah, y'all let me know how long you want to go for, and I will chuck it into the timer there. Last sprint of the day. I think I need to turn my air up a little bit. I am fully sweating. Or turn it down, I guess. Turn the temperature down on my air. Yeah. Oh, I guess I also want to show you guys my new spectacles. I'm loving it. It's not for everyone. A lightly fantastical retelling of the French Revolution. H.G. Perry. Oh, this is the one who wrote the Magician's Daughter, right? I had that on hold from the library, and I just couldn't get to it when I had it. I couldn't get around to it because I had too many other things on the go, but I need to check out that author, Dawn. I think you've talked about them before. Anyways, these are my new spectacles. I wanted to show you guys. It's going to be fun for me because I've been wearing my other prescription for a while, so it's going to make me dizzy. Woo, a little dizzying, but what do we think? This angle is a little bit different from what I saw online, but oh, and immediately I'm fogging them up because my face is warm, but that's okay. These are the new spectacles. I also have another pair of these coming in with a different color. They're purple. I'm very excited. So, because I got like the other pair of these in purple with sunglasses for like a super deal on Glasses USA, like a buy one, get one free. And I always get sunglasses because I need them to be outside and see. So, but I also I fell in love with the shape of these. And I was like, I need them. Even though my parents were like, those are awful. No. And I'm like, but they're so cute and fun. So now I'm going to have 2 pairs of glasses to mix and match. If I want purple one day, I can wear the purple ones. I don't have them yet, but these are them. Fabulous. Thank you, Dawn. Very cute. Thank you, Amy. Anyways, how long do you guys want to go for? I don't remember the 2 separate minute options I gave you. There we go. Words. But yeah, I'm not driving in those today. Oh, they make me dizzy. Prescription is too high. Oh, now the prescription in these is dusty. Okay. They're super cute. I always used to buy 2 pairs with deals and never wore the second pair. That's honestly, I've never gotten 2 pairs of glasses before. It's always been a regular pair and then a pair of sunglasses that I leave in my car because I need vision when I'm driving and it's bright. But I think I'm gonna like having the option because I really like the shape of these glasses and they're gonna be purple and they're gonna be fun. So I think I'm gonna like the option of having 2. We'll see. We'll see. So this time around I got sunglasses with a prescription instead. Very nice. Also, if I accidentally break a pair, I have a second pair if I need it. But yeah, I really like these. I really like the vibe. They're fun. And they don't like stand out as much on my face as these do because these are darker. But anyways, what minute options did I give you? I don't remember. It was like 19 minutes and 25 minutes or something. How long would you guys like to sprint for? Tell me and we'll get it all set up. Anyways. One last sprint of the day. Still have my iced coffee. Wow. $20-something. I think I said 25. 20-something. We got 1 vote for the 20-something. Incredible. I love that my memory is that bad that I can't remember the numbers I told you guys, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll just run with 25. Why not? It's a lot shorter than the 30-minute ones we just did. Anyways, my friends. All right, last sprint of the day. Let's get to it. Last bit of productivity. Happy sprinting, my friends. Alrighty, my lovely friends. How was that last sprint? How are we all feeling? I finished that scene, writing down the scene that I had written at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. one night, because that happens to me all the time. And then I ended at the end, just added like things that I know I need to add if I'm making this like a first chapter. Because it was one of those things where I had opened up Pinterest at like 2 a.m. And, 2 seconds later, I was like, oh my God, I have an idea for an opening image. Not that I actually saw an image or anything, like a drawing or anything that inspired it, but it was just like opening Pinterest does something to my brain. And it immediately was like, what about this? I was like, well, shit, now I got to write it. 2:30 a.m., wrote the scene, or at least wrote the image down. So like it needs to be fleshed out into a chapter, but that'll be something that I do when I actually start drafting this little baby. Whenever that is. I hope it's soon, because I just want to be working on this. But I need to edit a little luck first. But yes. Marlon managed to read a chapter and a half of the novel that you're beta reading. Heck yeah. That's so exciting. I'll probably stop now since it's almost 11 p.m. Amazing. I have a project sitting in my inbox that I need to start beta reading soon. I think I'll do it this coming weekend. I'll like try and get through the majority of it. So I always find that when I'm beta reading, I want to do it all at once so I get like the full picture and I can give all the feedback that I'm doing. And also because I don't have a lot of time right now to devote to like really, I need to put this in there, to really doing a like thorough job of like weeks and weeks of beta reading. So hopefully I can get that done. An opening image is always so good. It was strong run. Yeah, this is one that I was a little like I had an idea in my head for an opening scene from when I was like brainstorming and stuff. But this image is just, it's one that's like clung to my head, and I want to commission art for it because it's just so pretty. Like it's literally like an image in my head of what this is happening. But yeah, so that's always something. And then the like final image is also in my head, which I need to be able to draft. So I'm pretty much there. I just need to kind of smooth out the actual like scene by scene layout, and then I'll start drafting. Dawn is still enjoying your read, but ready for a break and some snacks. Incredible. I hope you enjoy those snacks and your break. Oh my goodness, Melon. Do you make any content of yourself projects? Yes. I have a couple videos. I'm always vlogging in my like writing vlogs playlist on my channel. There's always like actual like writing vlogs of my process and stuff specifically devoted to that. And then in my reading vlogs one, there's always like, I'm always talking about it. And then I have a video up that's literally my self-publishing process from beginning to end. What I learned, I put it up like release week for a second story. So that's up there. Have fun. Go comb through my channel. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff up there, but it's all there. Yeah, I always love following other people's journeys as well. It's so interesting to see how other people write, how like things are working, and it's always interesting for me as the person who's documenting this stuff to see how things have changed from the beginning, or like each project things change and different. They're just different because like when I did a second story, I drafted it in 25 days, and then every new edit was a new draft, fresh, brand new rewrite kind of a thing. And then I went into like the actual editing of it line by line. But with a little luck, my editing has completely changed, which is exciting. And I'm so pleased. I've been watching some of my beta readers' comments come in. And it's one of those things that whenever I get beta reader comments that aren't necessarily like, gushing, whatever, it's feedback, which I need, I always get like instantly defensive. And I'm like, that's not That's not, I shouldn't do that. I need to like read through the comments and then take their advice in stride and figure out if I want to follow it or not. But I think this go around with having these beta readers look over my stuff, it's gonna be great. I'm excited to get their full comments back and then start in on the new edit. But I'm also so excited about Project Favor. I'm so excited about it. I just want to be like working on it and writing it, which is why I'm working on it today. But please don't do that. Wonderful, amazing. All right, my friends. Woo! We've been going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Holy man. I've been chatty today. That's probably why. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. What's next Saturday? What is next Saturday looking like for me? Next Saturday is the 29th. I got nothing, so I'll be here, same time, same place. Hope to see you guys here as well for more productivity. It's so hard sometimes. I would be the same, and we learned to let go of that defensive facility was not. Yeah, like I'm usually pretty good with getting feedback because I know I have a pretty thick skin when it comes to receiving feedback and stuff. But I know certain things that will set me off because I've had critique partners in the past just be so like unkind with the way that they present their comments, and I know how to give comments myself and feedback myself that's really constructive and well thought out and like still letting the person who's written it know that like I'm enjoying the piece. So sometimes when people give me comments back that aren't necessarily like super kind, but this time around all the comments have been really, really kind. It's just like my little like defense system goes up every time I read comments on my stuff, and I'm like, shut up, defense system, you need these comments because that's how you get better at writing. But yeah, I'm really excited to go through my beta readers' comments when they come in this week, and start that editing process again. Anyways, my friends, I hope to see you here next Saturday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. I love you all. Bye.